just see here. Okay, so my readings are for entertainment purposes only. That means I want you to look at this like it's entertainment. When you look at things through a detached viewpoint, you actually can see the bigger picture. When you're completely attached to the outcome of whatever's going on in the reading, then you really throw your energy off because a lot of projection happens. So if you can look at it like it's like you're watching something on TV, I would like you to look at the entirety of your life like you're watching something on TV. Okay. Also, you need to be able to use your best discernment when navigating tarot, okay? Make sure that you are familiar with my legal disclaimer, which is in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled both before, during, and after the reading, which means that you've read what's in the description box below and that you understand what it says and that you are going to adhere by it. Make sure that you're on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. Now, if you don't pray, that's fine. I'm just going to say this general protection prayer. I pray the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, to Jesus and all the ascended masters and all the archangels. Thank you, God, for being here. Please provide us protection and cloak us and shield us from any negativity that would wish to influence or impact this reading in any type of way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and to my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. So make sure that you guys subscribe. You'll get prayed for every day. Well, every day that I do a reading. And I ask that the Most High God, I just know that I'm eternally grateful for all of your favor, for all of your protection, for all of the armor that you've given me, and for all of the miracles that you create in this world. Thank you. Yeah, please return all negativity and all evil back to the sender, Most High. Block out anyone or anything that would be a bully. All right, so I'm just going to tap in and see what comes through. Hi, welcome everybody coming into the chat. All right, I'm seeing the Lovers on the bottom, so this could have to do with a love situation. This could have to do with a love contract. Okay, so what I'm getting is that for some of you, you may have had relationships that you were a part of in the past, right? That there was a certain amount of love that built in that relationship between you and another person. And then when that relationship with that person ended, that love did not end. It kept growing. What I'm seeing is I'm being shown the Jericho flower. Jericho flower? I think it is called Jericho flower. Anyways, it's a flower that you soak it in water and it basically resurrects whatever love has died. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a full resurrection of love that has died, and then I'm getting the reason that this love is resurrecting is because there was a certain amount of love that endured. Endured the amount of time of separation between you and this person. So you could be getting back with a love relationship, or this could be somebody from your distant past coming back. I got the Empress and the Reverse. Now, this is never a good sign when you see this card. Like the Empress in the upright is absolutely a good sign. But when you see it in the reverse, it just shows that you may be dealing with somebody that I consider, okay, it does say psychological. So it does say psychological problems, but what I'm picking up on is somebody that has a mental illness. So maybe you stopped talking to this person because they had a mental illness. See, the Empress is like infertile sterility, fear, and anxiety, trouble at home, right? Personal and relationship problems due to extravagance and overspending. So I'm definitely picking up on somebody that has and again, I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anybody of anything. If you feel like this applies to you, please go. Like, it's okay to not be okay as long as we're getting help. So please go to a professional, especially if you feel like any of this advice resonates and you take this advice, follow up with a professional in the field of that advice before you apply the advice to your life. Okay. So somebody that overspends, okay, and I'm getting that it's on some type of moon cycle. So there's definitely, this person may do spell work. That's what this is about. So when you separated from this person, maybe this person, this person you thought was a divine feminine is no divine feminine. That could be why you separated from them, because they have this energy. Cover up. I should just really tape over color in the bodies on the card, so I don't have to keep covering them up with my hands. But usually at my other setup, the card doesn't get that close to the camera, so you can't see their naked bodies. All right. So when you see the Empress in the reverse, you're talking about somebody who is willing to go to war over nothing, like very petty energy, very materialistic, very greedy, lustful, and yeah, infertile, unable to grow things, somebody who takes only and who spends a lot of money, who is very out of, like, extremely, this person's out of balance. And if this is your baby mama, I feel way bad for whoever that is. This is about somebody's baby mama. You're dealing with somebody that's like a man-eater. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you did leave this person or stop talking to them, this is somebody that wants back in your life. This could actually be your mother, okay? It could be an older person, or it could be literally somebody that you used to be with. But I feel like this person, it says possible psychological problems. I definitely am picking up on mental problems. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse is a break in a downward spiral of events. So there could be somebody that is wanting to resurrect love with you, and that could be possibly not in your best interest, because I feel like if at any time you were connected to this Empress in the reverse, you were losing. And so this may be a break in you losing because you cut this person off. So it's a break in downward spiral of events. New job, but probably isn't permanent. So there's something about this Empress in the reverse that destabilizes men. Whenever she gets around a man, she just destabilizes them. Like, I'm talking like belittling, but like sucks them dry. Figuratively and literally. Sucks them dry spiritually. And so this is talking about, it says that the new job that comes probably isn't permanent. This is somebody wanting, I keep picking up on this feminine that wants child support. I'm also picking up on somebody that commits fraud. Yeah, it says friends may be insincere. Family and friends have helped all that they can. Someone who is in a similar situation will help. If you're getting away from a female, then this message is for you. Whoever this person is. It's definitely not my collective. It's somebody attached to my collective, or they're trying to attach because they want this. They want to be the one that controls your paycheck. That's all this is about. So this message probably won't be very long today. Hi everybody coming into the chat. Welcome. Yeah, so this is somebody that wants misery loves company. This person is losing so bad that all they want to do is see somebody else lose. And like I said, I picked up that this Empress in the reverse was doing spell work, and this is why she has a mental condition, because of how much black magic she's done. So when I was originally picking up on that energy of love being like even after you guys stopped talking, love was still there between you guys, that's because of this person was doing spell work. That's how they keep coming back into your life, is through spell work. They're using spell work. So now that we know that, this shows me why you at some point you possibly were in the 5 of Pentacles because of this woman. Maybe she took your house, maybe she took the kids. I don't know what this person has done, but it's like, for some of you, it's going to be a baby mama. For some of you, it's going to be an ex. And for some of you, that's going to be your mother that did this, or their mother. So we rebuke all witchcraft covenants and bond made in our bloodline, in any part of our bloodline, at any time and place. We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And we ask the Most High God remove those along with any vows, contracts, or anything else that would cause my collective to be. This is a psychic vampire, this woman, to be drained by her, to have any part of your fortune like tampered with, because this woman is straight up walking bad luck. Yeah, the Hierophant, somebody called judgment on this person. So there is somebody in a Hierophant group. This could be a Mason. This could be a, my back just started hurting as I said that. This could be a 33-degree Mason. And then I just saw the word spinal, but I know spinal is not on this Hierophant card. Actually, you could be the Hierophant, to be quite honest. I think that you hold more spiritual power than this female does. Yeah, you also have more education. This woman thinks that she's a genius. She thinks that she's just playing everybody. She's a total narcissist. And I can't diagnose anybody, but it says psychological problems, and I'm picking up on, yeah, like she's conjured up so many demons, trying to send them to whoever's in my collective, that the demons, they can't do anything to the collective. Like, they can't do anything to the collective. So the demons are stuck with her, and they're basically driving her body like a vehicle. But I mean, that's kind of sad. So you're dealing with somebody who is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could be two women that got together that did this black magic to try to bind you. They wanted to bind you to them, or bind them. They want to bind themselves to you, however you want to look at that. But this signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel, and seeks revenge. Perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest. Immoral. She uses people, then discards them. Do not trust her. I literally just heard someone who is just like Kim Kardashian. I think that was a very good description, verbatim, of Kim Kardashian. I never really look at it through that lens, but whenever I do hear people come up, it's only to teach the collective more about, like, because again, these celebrities are they're almost their own archetype, except for the fact that they, on the devil's, you know what, the majority of the most famous people, they don't have their souls, which is weird. I think it's weird. I think it's very weird. So we got two witches. Yeah, these people definitely practice the same exact type of spell work. How do I know that? Because both of these people have the same exact mental condition. Page of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody that's younger, direct and brutally honest, works in a creative or artistic. So you could actually be this person. You could be younger, or this could be a child that you have with one of these women. Like I said, one of these people could be a baby mama. And whatever they're doing to this child, it's going to cause this child to be raised with the same mental, it's not mental retardation, but it is a psychological mental problem that's caused by doing witchcraft. You know, when people start to sit there and just invoke goddess and God and all these names, and they don't know what the interpretation of the name in that language, what that even means, they're just invoking these deities. Y'all do realize that these fifth dimensional deities have just as many problems as we do. They're absolutely not perfect. If you were to tap into the consciousness of Krishna, it would not be the purest consciousness. If you want the most highest vibrational consciousness, you have to know that you are God and that your highest self is the most high, and you're still a part of that. This is all an illusion. This is all a matrix, literally. So how do you plug out of the matrix and plug into what's real? Well, what's real is God, spirit. So how you plug out of the matrix is you close your eyes and you go with your consciousness inward to the core of yourself. And if you can find a core, but again, God is infinite. So that's how you connect, is you go within. And that's how you deconnect for the matrix, is with going within. So when Christ said the kingdom of God is within us, that's basically what I'm saying. That is very, very, very accurate. Okay, so I feel like these people are working on a project. I think that the project was you. Let's see. We have the chariot in the reverse. Whenever I see the chariot, I always think about like crooked cops, but that's just because it usually comes through that way. So whatever plot they were working on, this could have been to manipulate a child. I am getting that somebody was trying to call CPS on somebody's kids or say that they're not taking care of their children. These are very manipulated, twisted, perverted, crafty people. They're evil. They are evil. These two women are evil. Like, pure evil. And then this child that you have with them is in the upright. Like, riddle me that. Even though I can tell that they have already done things to negatively influence this child or to negatively raise them in a bad way. Like if you're raising your child and you're teaching them crime, like that's bad. And that's what I'm getting that has been the influence. This reminds me of like children being raised, at a whorehouse back in the day, like way back in, when there were whorehouses. But literally just like the bastard children and I'm not saying that bastard children, but I'm just saying back in the day they would have called them bastard children. But the what was produced from that whorehouse, right? And then these children would grow up in the whorehouse and they would work the whorehouse, like legitimate, because child labor was not even a thing back then. Like it was most definite. It was as soon as you can walk if you're not wealthy. And you have to understand too that to be educated, you have to have time for leisure to study. And back in the day, that's why people couldn't become educated, is because there was no time for leisure and study. And the only thing that they would ever dedicate actual physical material to, like paintings and stuff like that, artistry, the only way that they would ever fund that is if it was all religion based artistry. They would not even waste the supplies to paint a person. That's not like in the Bible, right? That's why we have so much religious art. So the chariot, this talks about crooked cops. So they may know somebody in the justice system, these two witches. It says success through underhanded means. So however these people were getting success against you, because again, this talks about a turnaround and the downward spiral of events that have been going on. This talks about these police being ruthless and dealing with others. And these people, whoever these police are, they're under a spell. So I'm going to just pray right now. Most High God, please break this spell that the police are under. Remove it, all of the illusion of it, away from the collective and out of this timeline. And then banish that. Banish their ability to do that. There could be a third party with this magician in the reverse. I just realized that there is somebody that taught these two women. So maybe these women are sisters. I don't know. But somebody taught these women how to do this magic. So yeah, it's got these, this is like the police trying to come, they call it a knock and talk. When they come knock on your door and they say, oh, so-and-so called the police and said that you were making noise, and they come knock on your door and they start to question you. Yeah, you legally do not have to answer the door. Unless they have a warrant, and trust me, if they got a warrant, they're going to kick the shit in, so you really don't need to answer it. And especially if you're dealing with crooked police officers, they're not allowed to stand on your property. They're not allowed, but again, you have to understand what your rights are, especially if you're dealing with a police officer who has some type of bad intention towards you. Some type of illegal, like this person wants to cash somebody in for money. Can I imprison this person? Can I sell them? Can I abduct them and then traffic them. How can I get money for this person? These women have got these police officers thinking this way. And these police officers are going to hell. Like their lives are getting really bad, and literally they're going to hell. Like they will be in hell in the future. In the future, in a future date, when we're like tapping into the energy, I'll get updated. Oh yeah, those cops, they're in hell. Like, because yeah, this is just wrong. For police to team up behind the scenes with, witches against somebody because they have spiritual gifts. I'm literally picking up a situation where these police are targeting somebody that has spiritual gifts. And that is this, like, if you're going to target somebody, wouldn't you want to target somebody that would not be noticed, that God is not watching? How are you going to target a chosen one? This is why these police are under a spell, and they're sabotaging, and they're just going to sacrifice their career completely altogether and their lives. They're going to hell. Like after they're dead, they're going to go to hell. When they pass, they're going to hell. There is no trial. There is no Mount Purgatorio. That's not an option, because these people in their right mind literally thought that coming for a child of the Most High God was a good thing to do. And this has already been your like Job season. You already had the time where you were spiraling out of control, where things were not going good for you, and you got back up. Now, God's not going to allow some dipshit to come in and just knock you back down just for shits and giggles. This is why do not trust in man. Don't trust in the law. Don't trust in the police, and don't trust in the law, and don't trust in mankind. Do not put your trust in mankind. Because if you put all your trust into mankind, you're going to be disappointed every time. Because mankind's not perfect. We're not even close. I mean, these people are not even making any type of attempt at all in their lives to be a good individual. These people are screwing every person they come across. These police officers screw over. Every person, like, until this one person. And now all of a sudden it's misfortune, defeat, restlessness, a strong desire to change one's life. Now these cops don't want to be cops anymore because the blowback karmically is like epically bad. It's bad. Like they're losing people in their life, like boom, 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 boom. Every day these police officers lose something else. And they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is, why it is. These cops have done so many illegal crimes. So many illegal crimes, so many illegal arrests, so many illegal everythings. Anything that you could do, from hiding evidence to planting evidence on other people. These cops have done so much illegal crap that they don't know which specific crime it is that is causing all of this, that's causing this tower. They have no idea. And I do feel like these crooked police officers or feds or CIA, DEA, my bad, I got those confused. Whatever this is about, you haven't done anything. You have more authority than the physical police do, and I'm sure that you were like, God, if there's somebody that means me, and this is a really good prayer, that if you ever feel scared, God, if there's anybody in my life that means me harm, please make that known to me. Please remove anybody that means me harm, because this Nine of Cups just literally plopped out, which shows me that you are getting your wishes fulfilled. Your deepest desire is granted. A problem is solved. Satisfying relationships, emotional peace, goals are achieved, dreams come true. This is you being totally content. I do feel like somebody was trying to use some type of jinn magic or something. They thought that they were going to just... These two women and this magician thought that they were going to go to bed one night being themselves and wake up the next day being you. That's why I said... mental problems, psychological mental problems. This is not the fucking Parent Trap, okay? It's not. And even if that, these are not family members. These are just really weird people. And then they literally thought that they were going to share this conquest of you with their child and with these police officers. So yeah, this is definitely about a police officers that have human trafficked homeless people before. And I am literally picking up dogmen. Like Dogman, you know, the people that shapeshift into dogs and then back into people. All right, those skinwalkers, they're stalking. Either this is dogmen or these are hellhounds, but these police officers are being stalked. Like the hounds of Tindalos. They're being stalked to the outer edges of the void where nothing can exist. These people are not going to be able to go forward and move forward freely. They're going to be imprisoned. There will be an investigation that is done on these people because the amount of karma that's hitting everyone around these cops, they literally don't know which crime that they committed to look at to repent for because they've committed so many crimes against the general public, which is pathetic. Like, and these police officers it will be on the news that these police officers have helped a lot of people in the Senate and a lot of people in Congress get away with doing very illegal shit, like very illegal stuff, giving them all a pass on it, and then it gets way out of hand because the police officers are not doing their job. So the crooked ass police officers and anybody that is trying to infiltrate the police to infiltrate whatever this is about. I don't know. It might just be witchcraft that turns somebody like that. But no, that's crazy to me. That they've done that. I mean, and this is why they're getting caught up because they've committed that many crimes and that many sins against God. They don't know which one to repent for, and God's going to keep bringing the axe down on them and their family until these cops get taken out of power. They're abusing their power big time against the collective. And this is just because you're getting your wishes fulfilled. You're getting your wishes fulfilled, and these people somehow figured out your door to value, that you have a connection to the Most High. You have more authority than them. Yeah, this is definitely like these people are vultures. This is people in a community, and this is a collaboration with these police officers. These people collaborated with these police officers, okay? And you're gonna understand when I read the description of this card. It says fighting over profit and who gets credit on projects leads to failure. Watch out for someone who is envious. Yes, this person is envious and they just want to destroy you. They want you out of the way so that they can try to be you. But again, that's delusional. How are these four people, the Magician in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress in the reverse, and the Page of Cups, how are they going to divide your destiny between all of them? Like, tell me how, mathematically, how does that make sense? How does that happen? That's not even a mathematical equation. Mathematical equation. That's not even a mathematical equation. So again, this community is sick. They're going to burn in hell for the rest of eternity. And I don't even feel bad that they're losing everyone around them. It's unfortunate that a lot of innocent people are going to have to, be taken from this world because these people decided that they were just going to take one of God's out from this world. This talks about selfishness and preoccupation with profit. How much is this person worth that's got spiritual gifts? How much can I sell them for on the dark web? How much money can I get? How many Bitcoin can I get for this person's energy? If I plant something on this person or in their home or in their vehicle, how long can I get them thrown in prison for so that I can harvest their energy and abuse them? Like, oh, you want to tell me that these two human individuals are not demons? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That's exactly like Mammon, which is the demon of greed. But yeah. This also talks about conflict and at work and home. So these people were trying to bring this conflict to your home, and now it's backfired. It's backfired in such a way that God's going to elevate you while dragging these people down. But really, I don't know why. So that you must be very cloaked, because these people literally did not see your door to value till, and thank God they don't know your true door to value. I mean, if they really knew how you were connected to the Most High, and if they really believed in God, which I know that these people do not, they lie about everything. These cops have lied so much on record, and so much. These cops have prosecuted people for the reason of these feminine energies. Manipulate. This is exactly like go take the head of John the Baptist type shit. Like that's literally the energy of it, just on repeat. And so any amount of momentum that they try to bring to your door is going to backfire. Any amount of anything that they try to do around your home or to your home is going to backfire. I would suggest that if you notice any type of strange activity around your home, that you get a doorbell cam and that you record it. Again, police officers are not allowed to tamper with your doorbell cam. If they come and cover something up, make sure that you report that, because they're not allowed to do that. I'm just getting that the reason that these police officers have been doing this to whoever in my collective, and this whole setup, because that's what this is a setup by your community. You got some bad rotten eggs in the community, and God has brought you here to sniff them out unknowingly, right? So yeah, these people, they're done. King of Cups in the reverse. So this, there very well could be somebody that's over 40, secretive, elusive man who is plotting against you, openly bigoted and narrow-minded. So yeah, if this is about spiritual gifts, so they're judging you, they fear you, and they are also, this person fears you, and they're also attracted to you. And when I pick up on if I ever say pronouns, it's just because I'm picking up on energies. We both have masculine and feminine within us. So this straight up warns you, openly bigoted and narrow-minded. This person is a fool. Being that way is just stupid. So it's like, this man holds a grudge. Okay, he may be involved in a very difficult moral decision. No crap. Like this very well could be a judge in the court system that's connected to this society, and all of these people are freaking losing really bad right now while you're sitting in the Nine of Cups. They're losing so bad, like they're to the point where they're all trying to figure out which crime is it, which case number, which crime was committed, so they could try to like process this energy. It says that you may lose your virtue, innocence or money through this man. Do not trust him with your heart or your possessions. Yeah, this is somebody that's trying to, if you're a divine feminine, this is somebody that's trying to break you down so they could so that you would lower your standards so they could come in and be with you. Like, no, we don't lower our standards. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Nobody's gonna do that. Why would we lower our standards? If you could take everything from me, even my clothes. Like, you could try to take my life from me, and I'm never gonna lower my standards to be with some losing asshole. This person is also not even straight. So they just want a picture perfect life, and they're not even being themselves. Like, ew, stay the fuck away from me and my collective. Okay? And whoever these women are, I'm pretty sure that you must know who these people are to you, because for this group to be in your energy this long is kind of crazy. And the funny thing is that All they're seeing is like how you have the authority, how you keep winning, and how you are getting all of your wishes fulfilled. And they have to watch that, and that's part of their punishment. God's not going to allow them to die until they see you completely rise. And then after that, then they'll be able to die. Or they'll have to walk around with the 10 of swords and 10 of wands. 10 of wands on 10 of swords in the reverse. These people are not facing problems. The problems will not go away on their own. They need courage to endure because the universe is about to put 10 swords in this person's back. Well, in all of these people, actually. And so that's why I feel like this is going to end up making the news, because it's like the amount of crimes that were committed and the amount of crimes that the Congress and Senate committed as individual people. I don't know why there's so many like drug crimes, prostitution crime. I don't know what this crap is, but these people swept a lot under the rug. Let's just say that. A lot of these crimes. And yeah, they're going to be directly called out for it. And and this is just what happened. These people are learning that there is something more than just what you can do in the physical world. That's what these police officers are learning. They're learning that God exists in the most frightening way, because God's striking their ass down. Like, God's like, no, don't even come over here with that crap, you know? Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. God does not like them. And I'm not trying to say that God doesn't like people, but God dislikes when people use witchcraft to try to falsely imprison and frame and trap other people. God doesn't like that. God doesn't like this demonic behavior. God doesn't like murder, unaliving of others, you know? Why, if and just think about it. How each person is made. God doesn't want anybody killed. This Ace of Cups is God dumping out whatever love he had or it had for these beings, dumping that shit on the ground, saying, nope, I think we're done. This also talks about the inability to bear children, which is a second confirmation, because the first card, the Empress in the reverse, says infertility. So yeah, you're dealing with a bunch of impoverished people who are under witchcraft, who are purely demonic, who have they will not go in, they will not look at problems as the way that they are. And not only that, they can't grow anything. So what do people do when they can't realize that they don't have the energy to grow something? Well, okay, first of all, to grow things and to reproduce, you need to have a female organ. This person does not have that. So, and this person is also on the DL. So what does that mean? That means that because this person wants to create, right? To grow stuff. But there is no womb to create with. This person chooses to partner with the energies of another male. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you're going to be gay, just be gay. Don't be gay and then start abusing and harassing women and trying to imprison divine feminine so that you can harvest their womb energy because you decided to be gay. That's wrong. And I don't care what anybody says, trying to harm somebody else because of your sexual preference is very wrong. Unless they're into that and it's both consensual agreements, whatever. But this is not, nobody agreed to this. I mean, this is ridiculous. So, I mean, the fact that it's coming out, it's like ridiculous, but the fact that it was done is even worse. And then that it's going to be on the news. Yeah, this talks about unrequited love. You do not love whoever these people were to you. You do not love them back, and that's why they're trying to resurrect that love that you had. This says that, yeah, this is definitely talking about this guy. It says that they may be subconsciously choosing a lover, knowing that the relationship won't work. This is their way of avoiding pain and rejection. Whatever, bro. This person's got a wife. They have a wife. So they have a womb that they could go to at any time and try to create something with. What do they need to stalk divine feminine for? Oh, because the womb that they go to create shit with is this bitch right here. And you can't create anything with this. This first word says infertile, unable to grow things, not a nurturing environment, no mothering there, no sustenance, nothing. This person drains you of your time, energy, and your possessions in your life. And if you stay around them long enough, you'll become as sick as they are. They're sick in the head and sick in the everything. They're just sick. Yeah, so again, I can never tell people what to do. All I can tell you is that you're still winning. You're going to continue to win. And I think that's what this whole thing is about, is that these people tried to do all this to you, and they didn't see Samson, you know? They came in like Delilah, but they didn't really see Samson. They didn't see you as somebody that's really strong. But that's why God hid your value to them. Page of Pentacles signifies a male under 30 who is high-spirited, engaging, and optimistic, makes friends easily. So this could be your child. So this child could be part of your wish fulfillment in the future, is what I'm seeing. It's somebody who's going to be really they're going to make new money. Very trustworthy, thinks before he speaks. So again, I am picking up somebody's going to have a masculine child here. And these people want to take that. They want to take that ability to have a child, or to create with a female womb. They want to take that because the female womb they got ain't shit. That ain't worth nothing. And they know that. All these people know that these other people are not shit. All of them know that. And they thought that you were the same way. And this is why they're trying to figure out who you are, because they don't know why they're in the situation they're in. They're like, which sin was it? It was like, oh, those 3 to 5 years you spent stalking somebody, illegally surveillancing them. And throughout all that time, nothing ever happened. Yet you had all of these people that were trying to snitch you out, saying that you were doing something illegal, and there's no evidence of that. So these people were using witchcraft to manipulate the police to believe that there was evidence of it. And this is why I said that they've got psychological problems. Okay? There is no hocus pocus, wave a wand type of magic that's going to do that. First of all, there's nothing stronger than God. Okay? If you believe that there is something stronger than God, then you are wrong. And it's not even argumentable. That's not even, you can't even argue with that. You mean something else is stronger than the creator of all things? That created everything? Even the thing that you're saying is stronger than that? No. All right. Temperance, yeah. You have Archangel Michael's protection. So know that. Know that Archangel Michael is freaking battling these cops really bad. And this is a situation that I would never want to be in. I would never want Archangel Michael coming to kick my ass. Tower. This is definitely a tower for them. So as you watch, and again, these police officers have committed so much crime that if they're allowed to stay, feds or police officers or CIA agents or whatever, if they're allowed to stay that way, God will punish all of the agencies. Warning, warning, if you don't get rid of these crooked ass cops and actually do something about it, God will get rid of all of you and then start over again. Okay? That means everybody. Like Sodom and Gomorrah. But it'll be people dying of weird new diseases and shit like that. So, yeah. Trust me, if God could create the plagues in Egypt, God could do a lot more stuff than just that little bit that he did through Moses or Abraham or whoever it was. No, it was Moses. All right. So they're going to be in the tower and the moon in the reverse. See, this was all about harvesting your creative energy, that energy that you have to reproduce. So creativity and imagination are accompanied by dark moods and depression. These people have a definite creative block. Okay. They lack clear thinking. They need to trust other people's opinions rather than their own. Because if they've been leading their own selves down this path, then they need to start listening to somebody else. Yeah, it says follow other people's advice and learn from their experiences. Yeah, I mean, these people's bloodlines will be wiped completely off the face of the earth if they do not stop pursuing you illegally or legally, however they want to look at it. It's like these people have broken spiritual law. And what goes around comes around, and what you are, you attract, and what you do, you attract. So these people try to do this stupid injustice to you, and they have attracted God to react in the way of creating an insane injustice for them, which could be like an instant death. But no, these people are going to be, their suffering is going to be dragged out. They're going to be forced to watch everybody around them be taken from them while they're completely alone, so that God can really make a point to these people that this is how you F around and find out. And if you harm my prophets, if you touch my prophets, I will touch you back, and I won't be gentle with it. God doesn't command a whole lot out of us. Gives us pretty much free will to do whatever we want. It's not asking for a lot, but it does say, do not harm my prophet. Like, do not harm my prophets. Do them no harm. Do them no harm. So that means don't harm them. And these police officers are violent as shit. So, or whatever they are, feds. Spirits behind me are like, they could be feds, but whatever they are. Like, whoever this new person that's going to take over the FBI better get their shit together, because they're going to drag the entire agency to hell if they don't get rid of the crooked people. I think that I've said that multiple times. So, yeah. When the messages start to repeat, that's when we can know that we're about done. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. This 10 of Wands in the reverse. Now, I usually never see the 10 of Wands in the reverse. This was 10 of Wands that they were trying to put on your back. Listen to this. Frustration, complacency. They've been doing the same thing for too long with committing these crimes against people. They've been doing it for too long. If a lawsuit or court case is pending, you will lose. These people are going to lose. Like, literally, if there is any type of court case pending or whatever, and this is what I said, that this will be on the news, this will be in the courts, like on TV, and it'll be a big shock, all of the crimes that these police officers let these congressmen and senators and stuff create. Lies and intrigue, someone makes trouble for them. Bad luck plagues them for several months. FBI, this is the future. If you don't get rid of these assholes, the ones that are doing all these illegal crimes, if you don't clean the shit up, then you guys can expect bad luck for a very long time. You can expect to be carrying this 10 of Wands that y'all tried to put on somebody else for no flippin' reason. Out of jealousy and envy. I'm sorry, bitches, but envy, jealousy, and greed ain't no reason. That's not a reason to abuse somebody else because you're jealous, you're envious, you're greed, prideful, or righteous. As you can't abuse other people just because you have a problem. If you feel a certain type of way about something, that's your problem. It's not somebody else making you feel a certain type of way. That's your reaction to whatever is happening. And that's the only thing you can control. So if you can't control that, these people shouldn't have a weapon if they can't even control their emotions. Yeah, straight up says, bad luck plagues them for several months. A major change in their life will improve the outlook. And that's why somebody else has to get in power, on board, in the position of ruling over these people, because when you have an abuse of power, it has to change. So know that you are already conquered through this, though. So just beware of, we rebuke these people and we forgive them, but we do not accept this behavior. Okay, we can be forgiving, like, and kind, but we that just because we forgive doesn't mean that we forget and we like accept stuff back. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Ragnarok. I totally get that. They definitely are like messed up in the head. So yeah, so this was definitely somebody. This magician in the reverse was somebody that taught these people how to do this. This is going to be a RICO charge. What ends up coming up because it involved children first of all, crooked ass cops. They did this like collaboration, and then we had a judge that was on the DL. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being on the DL, but this person was trying to come for a divine feminine in the collective over her sacred yoni energy, and that's a no-no. If you prefer men, then you just prefer men, and that's what you prefer, and then you leave women alone. You don't harass women because you decided to prefer men. That doesn't even make any sense. But again, you're dealing with people that are under spells and stuff, and they're asleep. They're people that will not face their problems. They will not look in the mirror or look within. And so, yeah, they have the inability to bear children. God's not, and think about it this way, if these people were ever trying to block you from creating a child or having your wish fulfillment, like a happy life, having children, whatever, if they were ever trying to stifle your creativity and block that, God's not going to allow these people to have things that you're not going to be allowed to have because this person decided to do witchcraft on you and tried to take something from you. God's like, well, I'm not going to allow this person to keep their child alive if you're going to try to take the life of, try to use the womb of somebody else to create something else. Like, these people already have children, they might as well say goodbye to them and to everything around them because God's not going to stop with this vengeance roll. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I like women too. I like both genders, to be quite honest. I think everybody has a strong point, but some people are just really confused and really lost, and you know, I think that people's beliefs cause their reality to be a certain type of way. And so it's unfortunate that these people have to learn about God through this type of way, but um, it's important for you to have your wish fulfillment. It's important for you to have a house and a life. And these people are not going to even learn how to value those things until they lose them. And so that's why God's going to take everything from them. And on top of that, the icing on the tape is you're going to be viewed in the upright as you are. People like you. God loves you. God supports you. And you're going to be taken care of no matter what. So these people, they can bitch and moan, they can plan and scheme all they want, but all they're doing is showing their hand to the Most High God, and they're showing God that they can't be trusted and that they need to be removed from the earth. And, when people show you who they are, just let them and believe them for what they say, All right, you guys. Thank you for being here. Please like this video. It would really help. Please share it if you feel like this message was for anybody that you know. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you know every time that I go live, because you don't want to miss out on the different messages that come through. Just basically updating the world with what Spirit is wanting you to understand about yourself and about everything around you. So yeah, I really believe that jealousy is a disease and envy is a disease that changes the way that you view everything. Judgment is a disease. They're all very toxic things, and they're very, it's like you never want to judge yourself, but sometimes you have to look at yourself, especially if you're the one that keeps having certain experiences. Anything that's on repeat, and how I literally picked out that it was like, go take I want the head of John the Baptist type energy, right? So again, we pray that that all be cleared away. Okay. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. All right. Until the next time, peace be with you. Bye.